Here's your February 7th SmackDown review in, I'm hoping, 3 minutes. Jey Uso kicks off the show, he brings out Cody Rhodes, there's the tease for that match. We know it's not going to happen, but they're going to tease it. And they set up the main event because Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga come out, they all brawled, tag match to main. Sure, fine, it's SmackDown. Bianca Belair and Piper Niven had an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. A fun match overall. I do like that they are utilizing Piper Niven in more of a serious context. Niven, sure. Bianca Belair won with KOD. They were losing their minds because Bianca hit KOD on her, but she's done it like at least half a dozen times to my knowledge. Started with a segment where DIY were talking about the Motor City Machine Guns beating them at the Royal Rumble and them not getting a title match again. But Pretty Deadly come out and say, hey, we're not helping you out anymore, but you did promise that we were going to get tag team title matches. Now, this is not a title match, but Nick Aldis said if Pretty Deadly won, they would be getting a title match, and Pretty Deadly won. I actually did like this match. I like the premise. I like them actually helping out Pretty Deadly, getting out of that we have a play bullshit, thank God. They're not the worst baby faces in the world. They could be done better, but you know what? We're just going to let this play out. Knight Jimmy Uso and Drew McIntyre had a Elimination Chamber qualifying match. I don't know why, but my brain really wants to say Money in the Bank qualifying match. It was a Claymore on both Jimmy and LA for McIntyre to pin LA Knight. I like the explanation of McIntyre being on SmackDown. Also, by the way, this whole draft window bullshit is done finally. It was like a month and a half, which was stupid. But McIntyre winning this match is some definitely needed momentum in him to be legitimate again. And in a good match nonetheless, so it's almost a win-win-win for everybody. Also, Jimmy and LA did not look bad in defeat. Akira Tozawa tried to take revenge against Carmelo Hayes after the Royal Rumble incident. It was nothing but met for Carmelo to win. Net? Why am I confusing those? This was a fun match. They actually gave Akira Tozawa some time to showcase what he can do, and he's still just as good as he always has been. Sometimes you have to unveil the silliness to really understand how good some of these guys are. And Carmelo won. Akira didn't look bad. Everybody is happy. Charlotte Flair's segment was kind of the same as on Raw. A little more heelish, but I think that was because of the reaction. Also, I don't know who thought that Charlotte Flair was going to look good in Silly String, but that's where we were. We got Tiffany Stratton come out. That's the match. Nia Jax and Candice LeRae come out. Nia Jax has a women's title match next week. That brought out Alexa Bliss for their match. Good to see Alexa Bliss in a singles match. Also, I think she works better on SmackDown, so this all works.